What's up, everybody? It's officially 2026, and you know what we're not going to do this year? Be lazy. So that's why in today's video, I'm going to be sharing 7 tips to get out of this lazy slump you're in and be a productive person and be the person you were meant to be. So let's get right into the video. The first thing you need to do is start fresh. And coming from someone who procrastinates far more than they should, I really resonate with this one. As soon as I realize I'm falling into a slump, or I'm lazy, or I'm procrastinating, or I've been laying around too long, I'll take a shower. Now, I know this seems simple, I know this seems maybe even kind of dumb. It really does work. It helps you kind of wash away all that laziness. It's kind of in a symbolic way, but it also helps you feel fresh. And also, just if you've realized you've been laying in bed or on the couch, you feel kind of grimy, it really just helps you to feel fresh, makes you want to tackle the things you have ahead. It really does work. So take a shower. The next thing you need to do is identify what habits you have. What are your tendencies? So what I want you to do is get a piece of paper and write down 5 tendencies that you have. Now, this could be things you like to do, things that you don't like to do, things that you often procrastinate on, things that you like to eat even, eating habits, exercise habits. Just what are your tendencies? Identify at least 5 of those and kind of reflect on them. Because if you don't know your tendencies, you're not going to be able to know how to move forward. And that's a very important thing, because you can't move forward if you don't know what you've already built. Write 5 things down. Figure out your tendencies. Next is called habit stacking. This is from the book Atomic Habits by James Clear. And if you don't know this book yet, go read it, go listen to it. It's a very good book. It's popular for a reason. But basically, habit stacking is just like it sounds. It's stacking habits on another habit that you already have. So for example, for me, a habit I want to implement is to drink more water. Now, a habit I already have in place is I drink tea every morning. I drink a high caffeinated tea. And whether that's good or bad, up for debate. But regardless, something that I've implemented this new year is before I have this tea in the morning, which is already a habit, I tell myself, okay, I need to drink 2 glasses of water before I have the tea. This helps me to always do it, no matter what, because the habit is already in place. I'm going to drink the tea in the morning. So that helps me to have sort of a trigger or a switch that tells my brain, okay, when I have this tea, I'm going to have 2 glasses of water. This could be implemented in a lot of different ways. Maybe if right before you go to bed, if you have a habit of watching like a YouTube video or something, which again, maybe not a good habit, but regardless, you could say, okay, while I'm watching this YouTube video, I'm going to do stretching. It's just kind of finding things that you already have in place and building on those, so you're not relying fully on your memory and do all these things, because that's very hard and nearly impossible. The next thing is mornings. Mornings are very important to me. I cannot stress this enough. Back in high school, I used to roll out of bed after my mom would have to wake me up every single morning because I would snooze my alarms. I would feel terrible. My mom would, she would give me breakfast. She literally made me breakfast all the way up until I left high school, and I would just be cranky. I would be annoyed. I didn't get enough sleep. Throughout the day, I would also get stressed and tired, and yeah, I didn't know why, but it was very much because of my morning routine. And to fix that, it's very simple. You don't need to do any type of crazy routine. You don't need to run for 10 miles every morning like David Goggins, or do journaling for 3 hours, meditation, all that. You just need to do 3 simple things, and that is get some water, get some sunlight or some bright light, and reflect. Those 3 things are very important. Now, that takes about 10 minutes total, but here's what you do. When you wake up, if you're someone that wakes up before the sun rises, turn on a very bright light and just stare at it for about 2 to 3 minutes. If you're someone that wakes up when the sun is already up, go outside and stare at the sun for about 2 and 3 minutes. Obviously not right at the sun, don't damage your eyes, but just let the sunlight hit your face, let the sunlight hit your eyes, drink some water while you're doing both of those things. By doing that, what's going to happen is it's going to signal cortisol production in your brain, which is your stress hormone, and our bodies by design are designed to have our stress hormone be highest in the morning and then taper down gradually throughout the day. Now, if you don't do this, you will feel stressed, you'll have random cortisol spikes throughout the day, and that's why you may feel stressed, you may feel anxious, you may feel tired throughout the day, and these are all not healthy signs. A good healthy person is not supposed to have that, a 3 to 4 p.m. slump. You're not supposed to have that, where you get really tired. I used to, around 4 p.m., just get wiped. I would just literally fall asleep no matter what I was doing at like around 4, and that's a sign of a very unhealthy person. That's a sign of high cortisol, your hormones are out of balance, and it could be fixed by doing what I said. Getting outside, getting some sunlight, looking at a light, and just signaling that chemical process in your brain. And the third thing of that, you might have heard me say reflect. Reflect on your previous day. So think back to yesterday and then think about today. What do you have to do today? How do you want to be today as a person? And literally all of this takes 5 minutes total. So do that every morning. It will absolutely change your whole day. It'll change your mornings, and it's such a low-hanging fruit thing to do. Next, move your body every day. People tell you this all the time, but even 10 minutes of walking can drastically help with every single health metric. The important thing here is consistency, so at least get like 3,000 to 5,000 steps a day, preferably 10,000. Study after study shows that this helps with all chronic illnesses. It's very, very beneficial for your body. So on your lunch break, just go out, take a couple steps. That's literally all you need to do. It's extremely important. It's very helpful, and your body will thank you a ton for it. Next one is drink water. I don't need to say much on this. You've heard it a million times, but drink water. I'm 90% sure that just about every single person watching this video is not drinking enough water. And if you have a phone, we're blessed enough to live in a place where water is very plentiful. So go take advantage of that. Go drink water, get yourself hydrated. It is probably the number one thing maybe behind sleep that you need. So go drink water. The next one is fix your sleep schedule. Everybody should be getting at least 7 hours of sleep. This includes people from the age group of 18 to 25, as well as the age group of 26 onward. Everyone should be getting 7 hours of sleep. Some people say, oh, I don't need more than 6. I don't need more than 5. That's not true. You need 7, and if you have 5 right now and you're getting 5 and you feel okay, you're not. I can assure you it's not optimal. So go get 7 hours of sleep. If you can't go to sleep and you're like, oh, I'm a person that I just can't go to sleep on time. I can't go to sleep on time. That's because you're doing too many high stress activities in the night, or you're on your phone, or it's because you don't have a good morning routine implemented and your cortisol levels are getting spiked later in the day when they shouldn't be. Get a good morning routine down, and that'll help your sleep schedule. And that's pretty much it, guys. Now remember, don't feel stressed. Don't feel like, oh, I have a million things to do to get myself on track. That may be true, but take it one step at a time, because if you don't, you're going to get burnt out. And what's more important than anything is consistency. So pick 2 to 3 things to implement and then come back to this video and implement the rest. And by the end of the year, if you've been doing all of these things, you're going to see some absolutely drastic changes. So please, guys, do it for yourself. That's really the only person it matters for. It'll make you feel better. It'll make you into a better person. Good luck. Before we end the video, please do subscribe. It helps me out so much. It's free. You can always unsubscribe, but it makes me very happy and it helps the channel out so much. So please subscribe, and I'll see you for the next video.